Well, hello all my friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are joining for the first time, welcome. I'm T of Crumpus Tea and Sewing here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Today I have a special treat for you all, so stay tuned to the end of the video. You'll see the special treat. As you've seen by the title of this video, I am doing a fabric haul today, and that fabric haul will include fabrics from Zelouf Fabrics as well as fabric.com. So I'm going to do an unboxing, and you can see all the pretty fabrics that I just recently purchased from these two vendors. But again, stay tuned to the end of the video because I have a bonus here that I want to share with you, and it is a special treat. So stay tuned to the end of the video. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get into the video and let's look at some pretty fabrics. Okay everyone, so here are all the fabrics that I purchased from Zelouf Fabrics. So let's go ahead and get into these and see what they are. So here are a bunch of swatches. So we'll get into those a little bit later on. But let's start with this first piece here. This is a slinky knit. This is a cheetah print here. And it's a slinky knit. It's quite thin. It's not what I expected. I'm going to be honest. It's extremely thin and you can see through it. So this is going to require a lining. Yeah, this is not exactly what I expected. I was hoping to get a dress out of it, but I didn't want to line the dress. So I'm not certain here if I can do what I expect it to do with it. It is a really nice knit. I feel like it has a really great sheen on the top of the fabric. So it's a really nice piece, but definitely not what I had in mind. Let's see, what did I order here? I ordered 3 yards of this, and it is a leopard print on a silky knit, and it's 60 inches wide. So yeah, I don't know exactly what I could actually get for this. I might have to return it and actually get a different one. So this is a swatch, one of the swatches that I actually was able to be given, and this swatch actually looks a little bit more like what I actually had in mind. It has some glitter going throughout the fabric, which I think is pretty cool. So I might have to return this piece here and get this piece instead. It looks really cool. This is an ITY. It's also a stretchy fabric, but this is more like what I had in mind. So like I said, I might have to return this and get this instead. I also picked up this fabric here. This glitter isn't supposed to be on it. I'm guessing that's from the silky knit. So this piece here is like an organza fabric. And I thought about doing like a matching set. I have 4 yards of this, so I'm thinking about doing a like a overthrow, maybe similar to a kimono or something like that, very loose fitting, and some very loose fitting pants, kind of like the Palooza type pants. So I think that as a set would be so gorgeous, and so that's why I got that. Now I had ordered a swatch of this last year, and so I knew exactly what I was going to get. So I'm surprised, and I'm also pleased that it's still the same exact fabric. So I'm really excited to get to work on that. I've never had a organza outfit before, so I'm really excited with making that this year. I picked up this fabric here. This is a green fabric, but this is not at all what I had expected either. This is supposed to be a stretch green fabric, but I thought it would be more matted than this. It is a satin, but I believe the description said that it is supposed to be a matted. This is a little bit too shiny for my taste. So although it's a gorgeous fabric, I don't think it's going to serve the purpose that I was intending to use it for. So unfortunately, that's not going to be a piece that I'm going to be able to use. So I'm going to have to send that one back as well. Here's another satin fabric that I picked up. Obviously, you guys can tell that I'm not the queen of selecting satin fabrics, especially off of the internet, because this is just like way too blue, way too shiny. Again, the description did not actually identify this as a really shiny fabric, so I thought maybe it would be a little bit muted as well. So I'm not quite for certain about this color. I think this color blue, the shade of blue, is a little bit too bright, so not for certain about that one either. And then lastly, I picked up this satin here, which I'm guessing is going to have the same shine or sheen as the previous two satin fabrics. And this one's a little bit darker, so I can actually live with this. But again, I have 4 yards of this, and I'm not quite for certain exactly like what I would actually make with this. I thought that these would be more of a charmeuse type fabric, where it's a little bit more drapier. But that's not the case. This is more like a bridal type satin fabric, and for, you know, bridesmaids, and that's just not what I'm looking for. So I think those 3 pieces, because they are all sister fabrics from the same line, I think those 3 pieces I'm going to have to send back and try specifically for charmeuse fabrics instead of satin fabrics. Now, there's nothing wrong with the fabric itself. It's just, like I said, I am not really good with picking out satin fabrics. I know there are some satin fabrics out there that are more like a sateen type fabric that is a little bit more dull and not too shiny, and that's basically what I was looking for. There are some satin fabrics that are a little bit more drapier that are similar to charmeuse, and again, that's what I was looking for. So I think those 3 pieces I am going to take back, but again, if you're into satins, these are really great pieces. I think that the shine is lovely. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. Okay, so let's look at some of these swatches that I picked up. So I already showed you all this swatch here, but I'll tell you what the name of it is. It's a cheetah print on an ITY with foils going throughout the fabric. So I really do like this fabric, and like I said, I'm thinking about switching this fabric for the other print that I had purchased. This next swatch is a, let's see, this is a stretch textured dull satin. So this is kind of like what I was actually looking for with the other satins. I would actually be okay with this and making a shirt out of this. It's not too shiny, and I actually like the black. It looks almost like a jet black, and it's really hard to get fabrics nowadays to have like that really deep black. I would have to actually see how this washes up before I decide to purchase it, to make sure that it retains its color. But I do like that, and I think I might go ahead and put an order in for this one. Here's another swatch here, and this is a really nice green. This is a power sateen. So this is a 60-inch wide fabric, and again, this is kind of like what I was looking for the other green satin fabric that I saw. So it seems like all of the swatches were right on the money, but the items that I actually purchased were not. So I really like this one, and I think I'm going to switch the green satin fabric out for this here. I feel like I can actually get a top out of this. This is a stretch fabric, and I would be able to get a top of my liking out of that. This fabric here is from the same collection as the green fabric. It's just a different color. This one's a teal color. It's called Charming Teal. Also has stretch, and it's on a 60-inch wide fabric, so I really like that one. Let's see, I don't know what the name, this green one is called Charming Hunter. So this is a hunter green. And then I got another organza piece because I really want to try my hand at organza fabrics this year. That's the challenge that I've set for myself. I've never made a lot with organza fabric before, so I really want to start doing that. This is a peacock green color. It has kind of like a little bit of a shine on the top of it as well. It's called a kimono organza, and it's on a 60-inch wide as well. And as you can imagine, it has it's transparent because it is organza, but that's really gorgeous. So I really want that one. I'm going to put an order in for that one as well. And then lastly, I really was on the fence with this one because it has so much glitter on it, and I try not to get items that have so much glitter. It just bothers me. It gets everywhere. It gets in your clothes, it gets in the dryer and the washer, and sometimes it's really hard to get those out. But it's so gorgeous. It has a navy blue background, and as you can see, the glitter is all on the top. It's a silver glitter. This fabric is called Navy Allure, and it's Chandelier Glitter ITY on a 60-inch fabric. And I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous fabric, but just as I expected, it has way too much glitter on it than I would like. And so I might have to pass on this piece here. So I picked up 2 fabrics from fabric.com. So I was able to be lucky enough to have people give me cards and money for Christmas, and that's where a lot of this is coming from. So I'm really grateful for that. This is a velvet fabric. After I made my velvet Berta top for Christmas, I really got into like this velvet mood, and so I started purchasing a lot of velvet fabrics. So I have 3 so far, and this one here is probably one of my favorite fabrics. It is a teal, a dark teal turquoise color, and it's just so dreamy. Again, it's a velvet, and it is a stretch velvet, so I really like this here. And I can see making an anniversary dress out of this. Usually every year for my anniversary and for my birthday, I do a blue color. I decided to kind of venture off a little bit and do something in this tone here. And so I'm really excited with making something with this for my anniversary dress. And I have 3 yards of this, so I'm really excited to see what I come up with. And I will pop up here some pictures of some of the ideas that I'm flirting with for my anniversary dress. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm really pleased with the texture. I'm pleased with how the velvet is looking. It has a decent weight to it, so it's a really decent fabric here. If it's still available, I'll make sure that I put it in the description box below, the link to it in the description box below. Here's the second velvet piece that I picked up. Also is stretch velvet fabric. It's from the same collection, just a different color. This is a eggplant or a plum type color. It's really gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. I really love this fabric here. Again, it's a stretch fabric, and it's on a 60-inch wide fabric. And I believe for this one, I believe I got 2 yards. I may have gotten 3 yards. I'm not for certain. Now this one I'm intending on using for my birthday dress. I'm a little behind on making my birthday dress, but it's my birthday month, so my husband and I haven't decided to celebrate my birthday until later on in the month, so around the 20th or somewhere around there, so that he has the time to actually celebrate with me properly. And so I still have some time to make the dress, so I'm really excited. If you have any ideas on what kind of velvet dress would look appropriate for this particular fabric, please comment below, let me know. I have a Pinterest open with all kinds of ideas. I'll put that link in the description box below. If you guys are on Pinterest, you can follow me on Pinterest, and you can actually look at some of the pictures and things that I have pinned, some of the things I've pinned, and let me know if any of those are appropriate. I would really appreciate you guys' help. I don't want to mess this up. I really love this fabric. This and the teal fabric is just so gorgeous. And I had a hard time looking for the 2 fabrics that I want for my anniversary and for my birthday dresses. And so I was blessed to be able to find the exact color. So I don't want to mess this up. So please give me your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, so I have one more fabric I want to share with you, and that's from Joann Fabrics, and it's also a velvet fabric. And this was from Joann Fabrics. This is also a velvet, and it has glitter on the face of the fabric, and the backing of the fabric is like a rose color. So I really like this one as well. It doesn't have as much stretch as the fabrics from fabric.com, but it'll still do for what I have in mind for it. But as you could tell, like the glitter on this is so much better than the glitter from the swatches that I had showed you, because you don't see the glitter on my hands so much. With the one on, with this one here, it's just, the glitter is just falling off. It's just falling off. But with this one, not so much. So I really like this, that the glitter is almost baked into the fabric. So that's really nice. Yeah, but again, doesn't have as much scratch, but it's a really great fabric. I like the color, and I'm thinking about doing another dress with this as well. I cannot say for certain for what occasion. However, I really do like the fabric, and it's almost like a matted velvet. It's not as shiny as the other velvets, and that could just be because of the glitter that's on the face of the fabric. But it's just a really gorgeous fabric, and I really like it. It has a decent drape to it. So yeah, I could see this in an A-line dress with maybe a V neckline, some flutter sleeves. I think that would be really cute. So anyway, those are all the fabrics that I have to share with you today, and I hope you enjoyed the fabric haul. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the next part of the video and share with you all my special surprise that I have for you today. All right, everyone, so now it is time for the super exciting part of the video, and that is the giveaway. So I was graciously contacted by a RIADIA specialist, a marketing specialist, and she wanted me to review one of their products. And in addition to that, she sent me additional products so that I can actually host a giveaway here on my channel. So I will be giving away 4 of these products today. And before I get into the guidelines to enter into the giveaway, I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about the product. So this is a mini portable measuring tape. So it's really fun and it's really cute. I know when you hear measuring tape, it doesn't sound exciting, but this is a really fun and cute measuring tape. So it comes in its own case, and it's encased in there permanently. It has a push button on the front of the measuring tool, and it extends out, and that push button allows it to be retracted back into the case there. So it also has a bonus here. So when you take your measurement, you can also take this little piece here and stick it into this hole here. And look, you can actually have a measuring tool. I have that upside down here, but you can actually measure yourself or whatever you decide to measure, and it will hold the placement of that measurement. Isn't that cool? And then when you're done with it, you just use that push button and it retracts back into itself. So that is a really cool, I think, nifty idea and a nifty tool for us sewists. So I will be giving away 4 of these, and I'm going to tell you what the guidelines are here in a minute. But one more thing, if for whatever reason you don't want to enter into the giveaway, but you still want to get your hands on this and you want to get a discount, I have a 20% off discount code for my US folks and a 10% discount code for my UK folks. So check the description box below, and the codes to purchasing this and the link will be in the description box below. So with all of that said, what do you need to do to enter into today's giveaway? I'm only asking one thing. I would like to know what pattern you plan to sew this year in 2022 that might need any kind of adjustments or alterations or anything like that. And yeah, so that's the only thing that you have to do is leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know what pattern you decide on in 2022 that might need to have some kind of change made to it, like a fitting adjustment or a alteration or whatever that may be. All right, so that's basically it for today's giveaway. I'm not requiring too much to enter into the giveaway. Just go ahead and drop me a comment below telling me those things that I have mentioned. All right, friends, so that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in. If you're new to the channel and you like the content that you've seen today, please consider subscribing to the channel by hitting that red button below this video. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so you can receive notifications of all my videos when I post them. I hope you all have a happy and blessed sewing week. And until next time, stay creative. Bye.